Hey everyone, welcome back to The Elder Scrolls Online, Part 15. So we left off where we completed the Fighters Guild. I left out the Aradon part because I haven't played since last stream at all. This is my first time actually opening the game since then. We'll talk to him in a second. I want to grab this. Yo, old man.
Welcome back, Vestige. News of Manimarco's demise spreads far and wide. Like worms, his followers burrow deep into the earth to escape the searing light of the coming dawn.
Why have you summoned me this time, sir?
As ever, straight to the point. You've done the impossible. The King of Worms has been consumed by the wrath of Molog Bal. The power of his worm cult is broken forever.
But Molag Bal is still a threat, and I haven't found my soul.
That is the grim truth of the matter. But the Amulet of Kings is in our possession, and there is still much to do.
I wonder how they lose the amulet. How can we be sure that Manimarco is truly gone?
In my sleep, I hear his tormented screams, and Molog Bal forces visions of his eternal torture into my mind. I can show you exactly what I see, if you wish it.
Show me these visions. I take his word for it, but I still want to see him suffering. It sounds sadistic.
Behold the fate of the King of Worms.
Where is he?
Please,
oh shit!
No more! It was a misunderstanding, Great One! Let me serve you! Let me prove my loyalty! No more, I beg of you!
Manimarco's torment will be endless. The god of schemes will use him to set an example. All who follow him will know you cannot hope to betray the greatest of betrayers. I cannot help but pity him, despite all he has done. But this is not why you were called here, Vestige. Come, Saisahar will speak with you first.
Yo, Saihan.
The greatest of the Sword Saints, Divad, tells us that destiny's a chain, forged one link at a time. Our chain is nearly complete. There is but one link remaining.
What is the link?
It is you, my friend. You are the link. I will not bore you with effusive praise, but state it plainly. You are a great warrior and a trusted friend. And we would like to extend you an offer.
An offer? What kind of offer?
When Emperor Varen first brought the 5 companions together, he did so in the hope of creating a Tamriel where all men could live freely and safely beneath one banner.
And?
The 5 companions failed, betrayed from within by one of our own, the Worm King Manimarco. All that came after was the result of one man's treachery. Now 4 of the 5 are reunited to right that great wrong. But destiny requires a 5th.
What are you suggesting?
We want you to join us as our 5th member. You were the champion we should have had with us back then. Don't look so grave. This is largely symbolic. But please,
honestly, I already thought I
you were
was
an
the
old
5th.
soldier.
I am honored to join you as the last member. Technically the first
My lord,
member.
with your permission.
You needn't call me that anymore, Saisahar.
Technically the second.
We are equals now.
All
No, the
those
third.
years ago, when we fought beneath our Lord's banner to free the Empire from the Longhouse Emperors, we did so with a dream of freedom and peace in mind. Not just for the Empire, but for all of Tamriel. Together, we forged a fellowship stronger than any blade, only to see it shattered upon the rocks of deceit by one of our own. That fellowship is no more. Yet we 4 have assembled here, united by a single purpose. It is not vengeance that drives us, but truth and loyalty and justice. I, Sai Sahan, steward of the Abbey of Blades, call for the 5 companions to be reforged this day. By the light of Stendarr and the heart of Lorcan, may our blade of fellowship be forged anew. And may the vestige, our mutual friend and ally, become its tip, that we may thrust it straight into the heart of a Daedric prince.
Sai Sahan is right. You are the member that we should have had all those years ago.
It is as the scrolls foretold. The soulless one will become the brightest of 5 stars, and they shall guide us to the coming dawn.
Oh, please, you melodramatic sots. Fine, fine. If seeing one of your foolish prophecies come true will help to ensure the safety of the Empire, I'll play along.
We stand united once more. The 5 companions are reforged, and together we will strike down the God of Schemes!
Come here, my friend. I've got a few things I want to say before you go.
I say the third member because Lyris and Mr. Varen, the Prophet, originally got together with us. Either way, I'd technically call me the second or third. Because she saved me, and then we saved him, and then she sacrificed herself. I thought that was a player for a second. I was like, what the hell?
It's been a long road, hasn't it? My father used to say that if you avoid all of life's abrasions, you'll never be polished enough to shine. We must be pretty damn shiny by now.
He was a wise man, Lyris.
I've been thinking about our adventures and the hardships we've faced together. We're in the last leg of this journey, aren't we? I don't regret any of it, but it occurs to me that we haven't had much of a chance to talk as friends.
Friends? Damn. We may not get another chance. What'd you want to talk about?
Where do you see yourself going after all of this is over? I mean, assuming we survive, get your soul back, and stop Molag Bal.
There's a whole world out there to explore. I want to see what's out there.
Traveling is a humbling experience. You see firsthand what a small place you occupy in the world. Funny thing is, the farther you go, the harder it is to return.
What about you?
When you do. Me?
Oops.
I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to Skyrim and settle down. Squeeze out a few whelps. Maybe raise sheep or grow cabbages.
Are you serious?
What? No. Can you imagine it? Lyris Titanborn, shepherd, farmer, housewife. I need to be out in the wind and wild. And if I ever find my life mate, he'll feel the same way. My turn. What's your one regret about all we've been through?
I don't have any.
You're a hard heart, eh? No regrets, no tears, no doubts. Don't look back unless you're planning to head in that direction. I guess that's exactly the kind of person we need right now.
No regrets. What? Such a stupid ad. What about you?
Oh, lots of things. Friends lost, missed opportunities, failed endeavors. Maybe the best we can hope for is to end up with the right regrets. I do regret not taking the time to get to know the people I fought with. I hope to change that.
Is something on your mind?
One last thing. You like mead?
Sure.
I knew I liked you. So, let's toast. To Molag Bal, that ugly skeever. May his privates be infected with brown rot fever. May our course be true and our hearts be brave, as we march into Coldharbour to spit on his grave.
He'd be a good, what do you call them things? Whatever Sven was in Skyrim. I'll drink to that.
Let's not forget the struggles that got us to this point. We're almost home. We just have a bit further to fight.
Are you all insane? You do realize what we need to do,
Those
right?
are fish.
We have to fight a Daedric prince. Amulet or no, this is going to mean more death. Vestige, come here. I'll tell you what they're afraid to mention.
Oi, oi, Captain.
Getting all chummy with Titanborn? I enjoy the company of clever, well-informed people. You really should try it sometime. So, you felled the great Manimarco. Well played. You've done the Empire a great service.
I didn't do it for the Empire, you empiric scum.
The farmer doesn't thank the cow when it voids itself on the field, but it still makes the crops grow taller.
Is that your way of saying thank you?
I suppose it is. But that wasn't the reason for this heartwarming reunion. Varen and I have spoken at length since you recovered the amulet, and have determined our final course of action. Molag Bal remains a threat, and Tamriel is still in grave danger.
What I don't understand is, why is he such a threat? So the Fighters Guild are dealing with him, they're dealing with him, and there's some other quests that I've had that are dealing with him. And there's also, the only ones that I wouldn't say so far is the Mages Guild are dealing with, Sheogorath. And there was somebody else that I did a side mission for off stream that was dealing with him. And you see him when you go to Cyrodiil. What did you have in mind?
First, the plane meld must be stopped. Even now, forces gather and plan an assault on Oblivion itself. You must join them.
And?
Then, and only then, can you take the fight to Molag Bal himself, to restore protection to Nirn and reclaim your soul.
Is it even possible to defeat Molag Bals?
I know more about the Daedra than any man or mer alive. For good or ill, my family has always kept ties with the forces of Oblivion, and this much I know. One cannot kill a Daedric prince. But we have the Amulet of Kings.
And are you going to continue?
With the amulet in our possession, we may be able to wound him severely, and in the process force him to relinquish every last soul he has stolen, including your own. This is where your condition works to your benefit.
How?
The ritual we performed with the Amulet of Kings caused the soul burst and damaged the veil between worlds. If the damage is to be repaired, I must attempt the ritual again, this time with you.
Won't that just cause another soul burst?
Only if we use it here on Nirn. But if we were to travel to Coldharbour, we might be able to harness its power, imbue you with divine agency enough to challenge the Daedric Prince. But there is a price.
There always is.
Calling upon the power of the amulet in this manner will consume someone's soul, utterly. One cannot channel the power of the gods without paying such a price. Unfortunately, you don't have a soul to consume, and I am needed to perform the ritual.
I think I know who it's going to be. I think it's going to be Lyris. And the reason I say that is because there's prologue missions for him, there's prologue missions for Saisahan, and Varen's probably our way out of there. Someone has to die?
More specifically, one of our 3 companions. I suspect that's why they're so nauseatingly over-appreciative and fawning.
The price is too high.
Of course it is. The fact of the matter stands, however. One of the 5 will need to give their life to fuel this attack, when the time comes.
So you said before the vestige arrived, and I've already thought it over. I'll do it.
Snow Lily, no. You should not need to give your life this way. This is my duty. Penance for my numerous failures. This is my chance to make things right.
The scroll said nothing of this moment, and so I am not bound to their dictates. Vestige, I ask that you let me do this one thing. All that has happened was because of my hubris. I shall be the one.
Sire, you've done enough. This was Manimarco's doing, not yours.
As the one who will fight the Daedric Prince, the Vestige should decide.
I don't see you leaping to volunteer, Tharn. Saving your own backside again.
Hard as it may be, Lyris, don't be an idiot. I'm the only one who knows the ritual, and we don't have time to teach anyone else.
I like how he's in his own
That's
world
enough.
over here.
It won't be decided here and now. Vestige, come here.
I'm sorry,
I have some
Varen,
final
for not
words
paying
for you.
attention.
It appears we have come full circle, Vestige.
Do one of you truly have to die?
That millions of others may live, yes. Do not be troubled. Any one of us would gladly make such a sacrifice.
But the plane meld must be stopped.
As Tharn has said, there are already plans in motion to infiltrate Coldharbour. You must be part of them. The chains that anchor us to oblivion draw us ever closer. They must be severed once and for all.
I will find a way.
When the plane meld has been thwarted and the dust has settled,
Damn.
the 5 companions will gather one last time to face our destinies. The god of schemes must be stopped, Vestige. That is the only thing that matters now.
Council of the 5 Companions, complete chapter quest 5.5. So now what? Hold up. Let me check my guide again. When finished, continue to Coldharbour. Then finish his own story by completing. So we gotta go to How do we unlock Coldharbour? Let me look this up on my phone. My computer, it's moved for now, so I can't really use it. Hold on, I'm reading the quest. I don't remember the name of this quest. I might have completed it, which is why I'm reading this. Huh. So I gotta unlock this. How do I unlock this? So we just did Council of the 5 Companions. I don't know, the quest, I think I'm just gonna go to the city and hopefully they tell me what's next. Let's talk to him. Oh, I can't even talk to him. They won't let me talk to him this time. Alright, let's get out of here. I wasn't really expecting it to kind of just drop. I don't even know how to start that mission. Let's try. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, I don't know. Oh, no. I thought that was the quest. I'm thinking it's over here somewhere. What the hell? That was loud. For me, that was loud. Let me see. Aldmer Dominion. Skywatch. We have to go to Skywatch. Where is Skywatch? We're gonna just pay 100 coins and say screw it. I think this is that's Skywatch. We gotta go here. It said something about fast travel is free when something. I didn't read it. I was too busy figuring out what we were doing.
Ah, good. I found you. Speak with me a moment, if you would.
It caught me way off guard.
Greetings, Adept. Good to see you in person. I am Vana Scalarian, head of the Mages Guild you so ably serve. I have need of your assistance.
My assistance?
Yes. It's high time Tamriel was free of Molongbal's grip. The Anchors, the Daedra, the Undead. They devastate our fragile mortal plane. I have a plan. and I need your help. I think you're the only one who can help me see this done.
And what do you ask of me, sir?
I want you to meet with Thrush, leader of the Hidden Armigers. He'll be at the Mages Guild in Mournhold. Even Yoren's personal agents think my idea is sound. I'll be along shortly. I just have a few final preparations to make.
I'll see you there. We'll go do that in a second. I just want to see where... A little, stutter kind of made me jump for a second. I was like, wait a minute. I don't think I've had this game crash. I probably shouldn't say that, because now it's going to crash. Out of all Bethesda games I've ever played, from Fallout 3 all the way to Fallout 76, I think Fallout 76 has crashed. Fallout 3's crashed on me, Fallout 4's crashed on me, Fallout New Vegas has crashed a bunch on me. Skyrim, I've had it crash. Oblivion, I haven't played enough to see it crash.
I hope you were able to get the warning out.
What? What? I don't know. I tried looking it up. Also, what does she want? Was she here before? I guess so. Weird. I don't know what the hell's going on with the queen. Because if you guys remember at the end of the storyline last video, it was stated that they want Razzie Dazzum Dar said that the queen wants to talk to me. And then the queen said she wants to talk to me, but don't know what's going on with that. I've looked it up, I've tried. Now you just seen me come here physically in person to Aradon to see if that's where I gotta go. Nope. I'm wondering if I go here first because this is my alliance. I don't remember who I'm aligned with. When you choose your alliance when you start the game, I don't remember. That thing's not hostile, luckily. What are we looking for? Right there. I'm guessing those are like...
You'll fill the bill nicely. Let's talk.
Yeah, those are region quests. Well, we're not gonna end up like last night where I went to do the Fighters Guild and I ended up doing part of the story mission. That was very confusing for me. Because I'm like, how did I go from the Fighters Guild to this? And then all of a sudden I come to find out it wasn't even the Fighters Guild.
The gods have abandoned me.
Good. That's what happens when you stand around complaining about it. How does me going inside the Mages Guild building create his ramport or whatever? He has to be the most confusing companion I've ever had in a video game. I thought the guy was down there. Yo, fella.
Well, well, if it isn't the hero of the pact. Glad you made it.
I don't think I've met you.
I'm the leader of the Hidden Armigers. If you've heard of us, we haven't been doing our jobs. The Armigers do the pact's dirty work. Sometimes that involves agents from the Morag Tong and other secret organizations, like Naryu here.
Haven't I met Naru? Why would
She
you need
owes
assassin?
me a favor. It's a long series of stories we don't have time for. She saved my brother. I saved her life. We're back and forth. That's it for story time. You're here about Varna's Galarian?
Yes, sir.
That crazy Altman wants to organize a secret meeting of the Alliance leaders in neutral territory. He'll be here any minute, so I'll let him give you the details. But don't worry, the Armigers will do our part.
So what was the point of him telling me to come here and talk to this guy when he could have just told me to what he's going to tell there? What's your part?
Little details. Making sure the right agents are in the right places. Protecting pact interests. That sort of thing. I could tell you more, but then Naryu would want to kill you. Or maybe just cut on you a little.
If she lays a single hand on me, I'll break every bone in her dumbass body.
Turns out I'm glad you came, Virion.
Keep it up,
I'm
threatening
calling
me.
in that favor.
You mean you called me here without knowing if you needed me, Thrush? Ugh. What's the favor?
I need you to contact the other spy networks. The Eyes of the Queen of the Aldmeri Dominion and the Ring of Daggers in the Daggerfall Covenant.
Contact. You do me with the tips of my daggers. Repeatedly, right?
No. This is a diplomacy thing. No killing.
Apologies for my
Waste
lateness.
of a favor, Thrush. Should have asked for something your lackeys couldn't do. We're even after this, you know.
I know, but this is important. Thanks, Naryu.
I don't like her already.
I'll even ride with you as far as Oradon. Let's go.
Thank you for coming so quickly, Champion. I've been consulting with Countess Hakruba of the Fighters Guild. Both of our guilds believe the time has come to take the fight to Coldharbour. But this places us in a delicate political position.
What's the problem?
Trust, as always. The Alliance leaders will never agree to join forces. And if our guilds only work with one alliance, the other two will see it as a betrayal. For both guilds, our neutrality is our strength. We can't afford to take sides.
Is the situation this dire?
The war in Cyrodiil has been long and bloody, and all three alliances are spread thinly. They can't commit resources to an assault on Coldharbour without making themselves vulnerable. I want to bring all three leaders together, maybe cut a deal.
And you need what exactly from me?
You're in a unique position. You can speak with authority, but you're not an alliance leader. You're respected, you have a reputation. They may let you get a word in before they leap at each other's throats. In short, you're the perfect diplomat.
So you want me to speak with the Alliance leaders?
I found the perfect meeting place. A neutral location far from disputed territories, an island called Stirk. I can get you an audience with each leader and provide magical transportation. You just need to convince them to travel to Stirk.
An island called Stank? I'll do my best.
That's all I ask. I'll open the portal. I think it's best that I travel with you and make introductions as a neutral party. That might make things easier.
So I'm guessing I chose the Ebonheart Pact, and I'm 100% sided with the Aldmeri Dominion, which is kind of funny to me, that is. Uh-oh.
Greatly esteemed Queen Irene Arana Aldmeri, it is my great honor to present to you...
Varnus, you're so formal. I remember the patience and kindness you showed an awkward, freckled waif all those years ago on fair Somerset. You captured this child's heart then, and it remains with you to this day.
She already knows who the hell I am.
You warm an old man's heart, my queen. I remember well those halcyon days.
As do I, my old friend. Sorry about all these guards. I'm told they're necessary. These are dark days.
A wise precaution, my queen. My counsel would be no different. If you'll permit it, my companion would like to speak with you.
Ah, yes. Let me meet this hero I've heard so much about. It's not often the heroic deeds of one who by all rights should be considered a mortal enemy reach my ears. Come, let's talk.
We're already friends, you know who I am.
Vanus is a dear man. In many ways, he is family to me. Since he has given you his trust, I'm willing to set aside our differences. But under different circumstances, you and I would be sworn enemies.
Even after all I've done to protect your little domain, that's heartbreaking. My only sworn enemy is Moloch Ball, Your Majesty.
Well spoken, and point taken. To be perfectly honest, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to meet you. Your exploits are legendary.
I don't think I was supposed to do her storyline so fast. That's funny. After all we've helped her with, it seems like we're a stranger now. You've heard of me?
A true champion is like a stone cast upon the waters of history. The ripples it creates travel far and wide.
I'm humbled, Your Majesty.
Humility is a noble thing, but you must also remain strong and self-assured. A true champion is also history's pawn, and history is a cruel and unfeeling master. But enough philosophy. What did you wish to speak with me about?
I've come to propose a meeting on the island of Stank to discuss an assault on Coldharbour.
And you need all 3 of the Alliance leaders to attend this meeting? A bold suggestion. I like it. Very
well. It wasn't my
well.
idea.
I make no promises with regards to the negotiations themselves, but I will attend. That much I promise.
It kind of reminds me of Skyrim. I know I refer to Skyrim a lot in this game, but I'm talking about when you have all of them go to the High... What was it called? High Hrothgard.
This one's eye is on you. Make one move against the Queen, and this one will cut you down.
Razum, we're already buddies. Don't give me that shit. Or I'll throw you out that window. If you would even call that a window.
That went well, I think. Shall we move on?
Where next?
To Wayrest. Expect a certain level of formality. The court of High King Emmerich is often filled with scandalmongers and subversives. Therefore, protocol is the order of the day. Shall we?
Yes, sir.
Tell the lovely Donmer Naryu that she is very welcome to disguise herself as a serving girl and show off for this one.
Inappropriate.
This one has no regrets.
What the hell was that about? I looked away for the screen for a few minutes, but I still had or I shouldn't say minutes. I looked away for the screen for a few seconds, and I still had my headphones on, and that's all I heard. Like, what the hell, Razum? Razum Dazum. He's gonna Razum Dazum in your booty. That was awful. After we finish the storyline, to be completely honest with you guys, I don't know if I'm gonna go. I definitely want to show Cadwell's quests from the guide I'm reading, but I don't know if I'm gonna do all the stuff that's after, like the Ebonheart Pact, the other pact. What was the third pact? The one we're at now.
Esteemed High King Emmerich, I thank you for agreeing to this meeting. I would not presume to waste your time without good reason.
We've known each other for some time, Master Galerion. You aren't known for your capricious whims. Tell me, though, who is your companion?
Your Majesty, this is Skald King Yoren's personal representative, here to speak with you about the impending Coldharbour crisis.
The Skald King sends his personal champion into his enemy's stronghold. Either he has a lot of faith in you, or he's trying to get you killed. I'm intrigued. Come, let us speak.
Actually, I haven't done anything for them. I've actually helped Queen Aren.
Bella's legs, but you are a bold one. Even the bards of Wayrest sing of your exploits. I must confess, I had hoped to meet you one day. We sharpen our blades on the same whetstone, if you take my meaning.
It's an honor, Your Majesty.
Tell me then, is it madness that drives you to barge in here like this? Or perhaps you're here to surrender on behalf of your people. If that's the case, I accept.
No. I will never surrender to the likes of you. I've come to talk about Moloch Ball.
That's a bit of a dreary subject, but I prefer that over some angry line like, "I've come here to kill you, Your Majesty." I'm glad you didn't say that. So you want to talk about everyone's favorite Daedric prince, then? What of him?
It's time we took this fight
I'm
to his
sorry.
realm.
I think I must have misheard you. For a moment, I thought you were saying you wanted to battle a Daedric prince. That would be especially funny if you wanted my help. So, what was it you really meant to say?
I propose all the alliances meet on the island of Stank to discuss an assault on Coldharbour.
That would be utter madness. But I do like the thought of seeing that next to my name in the history books. All right. If Irene and Yoren agree to attend, I'll be there. If this is an assassination attempt, though, I'm taking you with me.
Give my best to Thrush.
I didn't think it possible. Well done! We must return and begin the preparations.
Let's go.
We have much to do. Come.
Just so you know, I already knew that.
Oh, I love to mingle, Your Majesty. I'm gonna mingle their heads right off their necks one of these days.
I love cities. The rude people, the noise,
Shut your
the
fucking
chaos.
mouth.
Is it strange that I've...
All three leaders have
I
agreed
don't
to
know why
join
he
us on
makes me
Stirk.
mad.
Now comes the tricky part.
That wasn't the tricky part?
Individually, the leaders are rational, even reasonable. But get them together and... well, you'll see soon enough.
What the hell?
Why did you run off? I was just preparing the portal. Please, return to Mournhold as soon as you can. Everything's been prepared.
What the fuck was that? I'm lost. No! Oh, I thought I hit somebody. That's why I screamed. I thought I actually whacked somebody. Also, I don't know what the hell that was about. I thought... dude, I'm genuinely lost. I thought it was a Mages Guild quest, but...
The Ordinators must...
Weird. I'm sorry, it's just the way I scream. No!
Welcome to the island of Stirk. Representatives from all three alliances are gathering at the meeting place. It's just up ahead, through the ruins.
Have the three lovers arrived?
I'm told they'll be arriving at the meeting site by portal any moment. After all the bloodshed in Cyrodiil, I fear the leaders won't be quick to trust one another. Perhaps you can help them see the wisdom in cooperation.
I'll do my best, Lottie.
I don't envy you the task. We've already assembled quite a team of experts for the Coldharbour invasion itself. I'll try to introduce you to some of them on the way to the meeting. Lead on.
Okay.
2 kings and a queen with barely a thimble of patience between them. Reaching a compromise will be no small task, I promise you.
Third.
Look! It's Lady Laurent!
Who? Dude, who's Lady... Oh.
Careful with that, you clumsy fool. Do hurry it up. We're missing everything.
She sounds like
I'm never weary of your charms, Lady Laurent.
Vanus Galarian as I live and breathe. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I had no idea the summit was to be held on the legendary island of Stirk.
It seemed a fitting choice. It was here that the leaders of the First Era assembled the All-Flags Navy to do battle with the Slode.
I can't wait to see what surprises Molag Bal's realm has in store for us.
We are waging war, not embarking on a sightseeing expedition, milady.
Fear not, Vanus. I can take care of myself and my useless lump of a manservant. Stibbons, haven't you finished tying those bags yet? Oh, you really are hopeless.
Farewell, milady. We must dash. We're expected at the summit.
She sounds like that one friend when you go over to their house and he asks for you, hey, can my friend come and stay the night? And she says no. She sounds like that type of parent.
Wonderful. It's Tellinger. Here's
Oh, hey,
Tellinger,
I know
the
him.
artificer himself. Must it always take a crisis to pull you away from your toys, Telly?
Vanus, your robes smell of failed experiments and your words of failed wit.
Tell me, Telly, what Dwemer rubbish pit did you crawl out of this week?
You really must learn to respect your betters, old friend.
Do let me know when one happens by, won't you? I don't have the time or the energy, Tellinger, so I'll bid you good day.
What quest did we do for him? I don't remember if that was on stream or not.
The captain in charge of security, Alfari, is over there.
Some of these people I feel like are people I should remember.
High King Emmerich of the Daggerfall Covenant. Queen Irene of the Old Merry Dominion. Yoren Skald King of the Ebonheart Pact.
We must put aside our differences and work together, or this assault is doomed from the start.
How do we know this isn't a ruse? A clever plan to divert our forces while your armies take the Imperial City.
I thought backstabbing was your favorite tactic, Emmerich.
Please, are you both so arrogant? Your weapons are children's toys compared to the horrors that Molag Bal commands.
I will not wager the future of my people on the word of a snow barbarian and an adolescent female. I fear for Tamriel's future if either of you were to sit upon the Ruby Throne.
Since when do you care about your people? You never lift a finger except to count your gold.
Please, my lords, this bickering is pointless.
What a waste of time.
Obstinate fools, both of you.
What a mess. Apologies, Vanus, but I'm going to check on my Lion Guard.
Intractable fools. Their pride will see us all dead.
What about the Fighters Guild?
We've served as the first line of defense against Molag Bal's invaders, destroying his dark anchors all across Tamriel. They've succeeded in reducing their ranks and leveling half of Cyrodiil. What do you think?
Would they be willing to invade Coldharbour?
Willing and able. But, like the Mages Guild, we are constrained by a non-interference pact. The alliances will only tolerate our presence in their realms if we remain neutral. Unless all 3 alliance leaders consent to it, our hands are bound.
This is going to be like talking with children, isn't it?
This is going about as well as I expected, unfortunately.
How can we make them see reason?
Even if we can get them to stop bickering, they'll never agree to send troops to Coldharbour. That would leave Cyrodiil unprotected.
The guilds can lead the attack, but only if all three leaders agree.
An interesting idea, but they need to stop bickering long enough to consider it. Why don't you visit each of them in their camps? See if you can reason with them individually.
The way they went running off, like full sprint and shit.
Your Scald King has all the patience of a bull at mating season. King. This is a negotiating table, not a battlefield. Can't you talk some sense into that thick head of his?
I like his armor. I have a suggestion.
That's more than I'm getting from them. What do you suggest?
Send the guilds into Coldharbour.
I don't doubt their commitment or their bravery, but they are few, and Molag Baal's followers are legion.
The guilds have considerable experience fighting Daedra. The Mages Guild, I've helped them fight Sheogorath, and the Fighters Guild, I've helped them fight Molag Bal, and we've actually stopped a Molag Bal follower.
Arce's beard, you're a bold one. But you may be right. If you can convince the Barbarian and the Child Queen to agree, I'll consider it.
I forgot I honestly chose the Ebonheart Pact at the beginning of my game. I thought you were going to say something. What about you?
Keep your steel sheathed in the presence of the High King, or you'll answer to me.
I know you wouldn't do anything. I don't want to attack them and see if actually anything happens. My queen. I haven't seen you in forever.
Yoren is being stubborn out of spite. He's your king. Can't you reason with him?
There is an alternative.
Is there? What did you have in mind?
We could use the guilds and send them into Coldharbour.
Perhaps. But we don't know enough about Coldharbour to fully understand what they'd be up against.
Do you want history to remember you as queen who surrendered to Molag Bal?
Don't presume to think you can intimidate me. History will remember me as a bold and decisive leader who cared about her people. But you do have a point. If you can convince the others, we'll try your plan. Now, leave me in peace.
Good to see you. I've been promoted since I saw you last, and my sister Saranya is in good health. I'll give her your best when I see her.
Someone that remembers me? I sound so excited over that. I'm not. I just think it's funny. It's weird how they scripted all this. I mean, it makes sense. I don't know you.
I tried, but these thick-skulled bastards will not see reason.
I honestly don't even think I've ever seen him in-game before. We need to cooperate.
What about the war in Cyrodiil? If I commit troops to this invasion, the Pact will be vastly outnumbered there.
What if we send the two guilds?
Wizards and mercenaries against the Daedric hordes. Without the Ebonheart Pact, they do not stand a chance.
Both guilds have experience fighting the Daedra. I'm gonna be part of both of them, and I've helped fight the Daedric.
You make some sense after all. I will support this foolish plan if you can convince the other leaders.
Already did. Don't know what. Talk to Vanis. You got anything to say?
Our alliance owes you a great debt, friend.
What is this, like, they speak of me so highly. What am I so highly of when I haven't done a single thing for the Ebonheart Pact?
Any luck? Or are they still at an impasse?
They're considering the idea, but they're not convinced.
I hope they come to their senses soon. We're going to lose the element of surprise.
They don't trust each other.
With very good reason. But the sooner they come to an agreement, Does the air feel strange to you? That's odd. All of a sudden it feels like a storm is approaching.
What are you talking about?
I have an ill feeling about this.
He has arrived. I can't.
Chaldean! What's happening?
Go! Get away from me! Run!
These are the great leaders of Tamriel. Pathetic. But how convenient to have them gathered together in one place, so I can crush them like insects.
Moloch Ball!
Stay back, Countess!
The insects fight back! How amusing! And yet, so very sad. All of Nirn shall be mine.
Chaldean! Protect the leaders. Defeat Moloch Ball's minions.
Is that the queen herself? Come on! What's her name, Di?
This is all they send to kill me.
I wonder what happened to, oh, I forgot her name. Oh, she's right there.
Don't mind me. I'll be fine. It takes more than a few Daedra to finish me off.
Other than her, other than them two, I don't know anyone here. I don't even remember him. I remember the Countess from last night because I was laughing at her cosplay. Okay. We're gonna head back over to the other side and get the, I don't even remember his name already. Anything to say?
Curse that Molag Bal.
Molag Bal. What about you? Nope. All that smack talk. Oh no. Oh yeah, I forgot I changed my bow. That's probably one of the biggest enemies in this game. Let me re-equip that bow real quick before I forget. Oh, yeah, close the rift. I thought all I had to do was defeat him for a second. It's funny. Alright. Talk to Vanus Galarian.
I thought we were safe here, hidden from the enemy. The god of schemes grows more powerful by the day.
Then we need to get these three buffoons to act quickly.
Agreed. There's no time to waste. We must take the fight to him.
Can you open a portal to Coldharbour?
Yes, at the Iliad Well at the center of the island.
Perhaps this attack will convince the leaders to cooperate with us.
After that terrible display of power, I don't think they have much choice. Honored leaders, you have seen the face of our enemy! Molag Bal threatens every living being in Tamriel. The Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild have agreed to join forces to launch an assault on Coldharbour!
Trust in us. Sanction our actions. Give us your blessings. We will not let you down.
Vanus is right. The guilds are our best and only choice. Send them to Coldharbour.
I hate to admit it, but I agree with Emmerich.
As do I.
You sound familiar.
It appears that much of the distrust between our alliances was sown and nurtured by the god of schemes.
Molag Bal thrives on deception and chaos. But if you'll forgive me, this alliance war is of your own making.
Countess Akruba, gather the surviving members of both guilds in the Sturk interior. The champion and I will go there now to open the portal.
We'll be right behind you, Vanus.
The time has come, champion.
Let's go!
We're just gonna walk over his body. I had to look back to see if he was named or not, because I thought I seen a name. I guess I did.
Don't mind me.
Don't mind me. Can anybody help me?
Stendarr, protect us all.
Alright. Let's keep going. I don't think that's the last of it. Watch them get attacked while we're in here doing whatever we do. That's a lot of people. Tellinger, Stibbins. I don't recognize a bunch of these people. I don't. Tellinger's the only one I recognize so far. I recognize these two, but that's because we literally just seen them outside of here. Oh. Yeah, I don't know any of them.
We're as ready as we shall ever be.
Is this all we really have?
Unfortunately, yes. It's not the massive army we'd hoped for. But now that Molag Bal knows we're coming, a smaller group might be our only hope of slipping into Coldharbour undetected.
Let's get it done.
It's difficult to predict where you will emerge once you reach Coldharbour. Be on your guard, my friend.
I just want to see something out of curiosity. Yeah, it is main quest. I didn't know if it was falling under main quest or if it was falling under like some region quest or something, or like an ETC section. This kind of looks like the loading screen reminds me of what was that?
What's this?
The Soul Cavern. Yo, what are you doing here, Cadwell?
Survived then, have you? Jolly good. Jolly good.
Where is everyone?
Rotten luck. They arrived in Coldharbour, but in entirely different locations. Bloody unpredictable. Portals to oblivion. Not to mention Molag Bal's defenses. Nasty beasties abound. Off you go, over the bridge and head inland. There's a good chap. Welcome back to Coldharbour, old chum. Jolly good to see you. I was afraid you'd snuffed it.
What? The reason I say why is he here, because my thing, dude, I'm lost. Because we brought him out last time. Let's cross the bridge.
Is there a bridge? Tricky things, bridges. Tend to have all kinds of hideous creatures living beneath them. Except that one over there. That one leads to the Hollow City.
Hollow City?
Dreadfully dull place. And a real eyesore, if you ask me. But I suppose it's where you want to start your quest. Quest. What a simply fabulous word. Quest. 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 I just love how it rolls off the tongue.
Right, I'll head into the city.
Welcome back to Coldharbour, old chum. Jolly good to see you. I was afraid.
Is there a player here? Why are these things friendly? Oh, there is a player. Huh. Let me see something real quick. Coldharbour. Well, we're hitting. Ow! I was gonna end the stream, but we're getting our ass beat. If our character keeps laying on the floor. Laying on the floor longer than. Kidding. I think I'm gonna end the stream here, though. Hope you guys enjoyed. Well, we got the main story pretty much caught up. We're on Coldharbour. I wasn't expecting it to take us to Coldharbour. Wow, that's a bigger map than I thought it would be. And we already got the Waystone discovered. Awesome. Amazing. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will catch you maybe later or whenever I stream this game again. Peace.